she ruined my life. So it's kind of hard to not be.
Oh boy. She ruined your life. Are we for real? Yeah, she ruined my life for throwing plushies at me. You know what? I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna grab one of these bombs and just BAM! The nuclear weapon right there. Uh-huh. This fucking shit right here it's a fucking nuclear weapon, I guess. Uh-huh. You see this shit right here? I'm gonna take a picture of it as well that we're gonna put in. Uh-huh. This right here. It's a fucking nuclear weapon, you know? Yeah, she threw this kind of shit at you. Uh-huh. That's ruined your life? Or are we for real? No, on a real note. Hello everyone, it's Emerson here. I'm gonna be just reacting to this video about the new Mizkif claims because I feel like a lot of new shit came out and I think it's kind of embarrassing, so I just wanna poke some fun at him at his expense and just like tear this shit apart a little bit. So without further ado, let's get started.
Despite the fact that there has been no evidence to prove anything of mine,
Sure.
that it's so unfair.
Mizkif, the problem with claims against you is you went on stream and decided to admit to the violence.
Yeah.
I'm somebody who always states that regardless of the severity of your claims, if you are making claims, you need evidence to back up your
Yeah,
statement.
obviously.
That Emru didn't have a ton of evidence.
She does.
Claims against Mizkif.
She has proven quite a lot of things, yeah.
After she made her claims, Mizkif got on stream and decided to admit to a bunch of the stuff that Emru was saying and agreed
What
with her.
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, sloppy viewers, we have a brand new update when it comes to Mizkif, as he has properly spoken on a brand new claim about Emru, even saying this recently.
I'm not going to go into it any further because my lawyers are dealing with this and this is currently in a court case, but time will tell the truth.
Okay.
Brand new Emru claim. So without further ado, let's dive into what the claim is in the first
This guy, man, holy shit.
Has her extra phone's time zone manually changed to Tokyo time. This was not the case with this phone earlier in January after her.
Bro thinks this proves anything. It doesn't prove anything at all. It just doesn't prove anything. What is this proof of? Like, yeah, sure, you were in Japan, but that doesn't mean that she necessarily did it for you. Like, and also, her best friend who lives in her house was there as well at the time. So it's probably that. That's probably the reason for it, not this. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, mate?
Her Japan trip as seen from the image on the right. Extra Emily came over to Amy's house for her Valentine's stream and caught glimpses of Amy's desk. On her desk, an iPhone can be seen propped up displaying the time in Tokyo, Japan. Now why would Amy have a phone right in front of her setup displaying the time in Tokyo? It couldn't be because Ms. has been in Tokyo?
That's
right?
not the reason at all. I guarantee you.
On one of her phones to the same time zone that Mizkif was in.
No.
Because this claim is, of course, critical of Emru, Mizkif absolutely lapped this up on stream.
And she had her phone propped up on the monitor, manually changed to Tokyo time.
Yeah, cause her roommate was literally there. Like, what the fuck? What are we talking about here?
Or messaging Bonnie. Have you ever changed the time zone on your second phone manually to message someone?
I think a lot of people have done that. Not gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised.
Emru at this point in time did actually change the time on.
I'm pretty sure she did. But like,
because otherwise I'd be an incredibly hypocritical person here. However, I want to wait for Emru's side of this to see if she confirms, denies, to see what she.
Emmy is not gonna speak about this 100%. I almost guarantee you, because she's in an active lawsuit with this guy, and you know the wise thing to do in that kind of case is that you do not speak about anything that is remotely close, even like maybe not even involved, but like could get involved. Like, it's just wise to not do it. Like, honestly, like, he is actually kind of stupid for even doing this shit right now. Like, because everything he says can be used against him. Like, yeah, that's literally how it works. I know, rocket science.
He has to say about this is the exact same thing I would have done with Mizkif in the first place when it came to his claims if he didn't immediately respond and put his foot in it.
True.
I'm like stunned.
I remember you always announcing the next stream in Tokyo time.
I'm like stunned right now. I don't even know what to think.
Hiya.
My heart's like pounding.
If it turns out that this is the case,
Okay.
I'm going to blame Mizkif here for using this, because again,
True.
this would be something that I would be personally critical of Emeru of. But what I am kind of confused with here is why he would even speak on this publicly in the first place when
Yep.
he has an active, ongoing lawsuit.
Exactly,
with
it's so
Emeru. So I saw a
fucking
comment
weird.
actually spoke about why Mizkif might be talking about this, and they said he has to be trying to provoke her to say something on stream to help his case during OnlyFans.
Of course. Of course. Yeah. Scumbag will always be a scumbag, and this is exactly out of the narcissistic playbook. Something out of the narcissistic playbook, as I said. Like, this is just stupid. Like, what? Like, are you kidding me? Well, it's obvious what he's doing. Like, yeah, I agree.
He was crying that people were tracking him on street cameras, but now he's enabling these people and highlighting them. Of course,
Wow.
This is speculation. There is no proof of that being
Of
the
course
case, and
not.
that's why Mizkif did this in the first place. It could be as simple as Mizkif got angry when he saw this, got emotional when he got sent it, and
Fucking
decided to
clown,
watch it
dude.
on stream and react. Mizkif then goes on to say that it is normal to care after a relationship. I will play the clip, but he plays a lot of copyrighted music, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
He ends up saying,
We all know why he does that, right? We all know why he plays copyrighted music, because to make it harder for people like YouTubers and others to clip his shit and like and use it against him. Yeah, because of the copyright law. Okay, yeah, very clever, because you clearly know that you're in the wrong here and that you're full of shit. It's so obvious that that is the case. Like, it's clever, but it's fucking stupid, and we all see through it. You know that, right?
that whilst he did care after being in such a long relationship, he's never personally changed his time to match with another person's time, and that is weird. If you don't find that weird, you're lying to yourself.
If you think I ever stalked Emeru, you are a fucking gavone, alright? Like, I'm telling you right now.
If you think that, okay, well, I think the evidence speaks for itself, to be honest. Like, you had your fucking you had people around you and yourself at TwitchCon talking to her employees, threatening that you would go nuclear, in your own words. But you're not stalking her, nah. Just get the fuck out of here, man. Holy shit. Just shut up.
I left the fucking country to get away from her, okay? I left the country, not the state, not the city, not the town, not the street. I left the country to get away from her. I literally went to Japan for months.
And behaved like a jackass there as well. We all know what you did there as well.
Liked her a lot.
Don't worry.
Chat liked her a lot. Hearts of chat for Shannon. She was great.
And whilst I can kind of understand why
You got into another controversy there.
Brand new claim about Emery changing her time to match up with Mizkif's, I don't know why he would be talking about the stalking claim against him, as that is something that is directly mentioned in the lawsuit. Mizkif then continues to speak on the stalking claim that was alleged against him by Emery.
At Simply's house because Simply told me to go. I went there. All right. She was there. I saw her by accident, but I opened a door because they were doing a house tour. Closed the fucking door, and then I talked to somebody for an hour about her because I was upset.
Hiya! You're talking to someone for an hour about your ex that you have been stalking, like, allegedly. If you don't see what's wrong with that, then I don't know what to say. Because that is extremely creepy. And the story of event that I heard from that she came up with suggests it should be a little bit different than what you say, to say the least. But it's still all allegedly, because nothing has been clearly proven here. But I'm leaning towards her side here, 100%. Let's continue.
I saw her and I'm like, damn. Even though I was not a big deal, I was also drinking and I was probably just like upset.
That's such a good excuse.
I texted her a couple times about wondering what's going on, and then I sent her a chat.
You texted her over 40 times,
We
bud.
would forget the countless messages that Emery showed on screen
Without answer to.
That story. That's completely fine, Mizkif. I have no idea why Mizkif thought it'd be a good idea to dive into any of the stalking claims, something that is directly mentioned in the lawsuit.
Exactly.
If I was him, I wouldn't want to even
So fucking dumb.
if it is mentioned in the lawsuit. Someone in the chat then says that she said that you told stories to people about how that you were going to get married and were asking if she was dating anyone else. And he responds that, yeah, I probably did ask about her dating other people. That's normal. And then he goes on to say that he's a troll and that he was trolling. Again, I would love to play this for you, but, you know, copyrighted music.
Of course. How convenient.
Still would not be stalking, and that he never stalked Emery. He categorically denies that claim.
He definitely did.
Who are obsessed with her. You know what's interesting is, You know, you're partially right now, as I am obsessed with her because
Yeah. You're obsessed with her. Thanks for admitting it.
she ruined my life. So it's kind of hard to not be.
Oh boy. She ruined your life. Are we for real? Yeah, she ruined my life for throwing plushies at me. You know what? I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna grab one of these bombs and just BAM! The nuclear weapon right there. Uh-huh. This fucking shit right here it's a fucking nuclear weapon, I guess. Uh-huh. You see this shit right here? I'm gonna take a picture of it as well that we're gonna put in. Uh-huh. This right here. It's a fucking nuclear weapon, you know? Yeah, she threw this kind of shit at you. Uh-huh. That's ruined your life? Or are we for real? No, on a real note though, guys. I think it's his own actions that ruined his life. I don't think she did anything. She has a good life now. She has moved on from you. But meanwhile, you're sitting here whining like fucking cringe on a regular basis, because otherwise these kind of videos wouldn't be uploaded about you. Like, ugh. I think your own actions is the reason, not her. If you're being completely honest.
Thinking about her a lot when I really wasn't.
Uh-huh.
She ruined my life. Like, am I not?
She ruined your life,
Yeah,
surely.
of course. Every action I have in my life right now is because of what she said.
The thing that goes without saying that I'm very critical of this lawsuit, and I think to a certain extent there is a case to be made. He was obsessed with Emeru before all of this became public. Him talking about Emeru now or talking about the case isn't really an obsession, it's just responding to her claims. If we're being good faith here, of course, if somebody makes a claim about you, you are going to talk about it publicly to
Obviously.
a certain extent. You are going to
Obviously, yeah.
You are probably going to be talking about that person more
Yep.
than you would have before.
Correct.
Mizkif then puts out that question why Emeru would even want to respond to Mizkif regardless if it was AI or not, if Mizkif had done all these terrible things to Emeru. Mizkif then continues on this point.
Obviously, she won't respond because she's in an active lawsuit with him. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about here? She's just smart for doing that.
Explaining why would she ever want to even reach out to me and message me in the first place if I did all these horrible
Because
things
there's
to me,
something
which she ended up cancelling me for.
Because there's
Then
something
states
called
that
manipulation,
of
and
that
you're a
poem
pretty
was
good person
made
at doing
by
that.
ChatGPT,
You're
and
pretty
used to
good.
ChatGPT
You're
to
pretty
make
good
it
at
sound
manipulating
better.
people,
Like I was saying
unfortunately.
previously,
She's a victim of that.
I would be playing all of these clips and reacting to them, but unfortunately, Mizkif was playing a lot of Foo Fighters.
Ah, how
with
convenient,
copyrighted
once
material
again.
That I just can't play in this video without
Uh-huh.
why. I do think it is funny that Mizkif has all this nuance and critique against Emeru, but really couldn't muster up even half of that when he originally responded. And that was
True.
the problem with Mizkif responding almost immediately on stream to Emeru's claims, is that not only was he not thinking straight, he was emotional and hadn't really put all of his words and thoughts together. Now he has. He is of course backtracking on some of the things that he said on that stream because he reacted out of emotion and out of fear of him being cancelled. So I still think to a certain extent Mizkif would be in a bad position. I do not think Mizkif would be in as bad a
True.
position as he currently is if he just took time to respond and to think
Yeah,
about what he was
I
going
mean-
to say in response.
The funny thing is, Emmy and Bonnie can prove this bullshit false instantly.
Absolutely.
What,
They can.
what
As I
can you
said
prove
earlier.
instantly with Bonnie. What is that going to prove? That she changed her time zone on her phone? To
Yeah, because
watch and
Bonnie was
monitor
there. She
Bonnie?
literally lives with her. She was literally in Japan as well. So that's probably the reason why she changed her time, not you. The world doesn't revolve around you, bud.
It's of course they're just gonna say that that is nothing, that it has nothing to do with me whatsoever.
Yeah,
Of
it
course.
has nothing to do with you.
Of course, they're gonna say that despite the fact that there has been no evidence to prove anything of mine, that it's so unfair.
Uh-huh.
It's so unfair. It's just anything I say or do is bullshit, easily provable. Like they're already making excuses that it's already provable.
Already making excuses. I think it's pretty likely that she's tracking her friend who she literally lives with when she's going to Japan. Like, I don't think there's anything weird with that at all. But you have to obviously make this about yourself because you're a fucking narcissist that can't see that anyone would do anything for anyone else. Like, what are we doing here?
out and say something about Vonnie. Like, no, it's not.
Again, the problem when it comes to the claims that were levied against Mizkif is a lot of those claims Mizkif ended up conceding to some way, shape, or form in his original response. So people aren't going to be as charitable to Mizkif or be asking for tons of evidence when you yourself
Obviously.
a lot of the stuff that Emery was claiming.
Obviously. And what the fuck are we talking about?
Innocent in this situation and talk about something that is ruining his life. Is he not allowed to do that? Also says that for Emery it's innocent until proven guilty, and for him it's guilty till proven innocent. I mean, because of Mizkif's reputation to a certain extent, that is the case.
Yeah.
People are going to be blindly believing anything they hear
When
about
you
Mizkif, and because people like Emery and Emery has levied these claims against Mizkif, a lot of people are going to be waiting for evidence for claims against Emery rather than what they're going to be doing with Mizkif. And
yeah, like when you lie over and over again, this is the result. People will assume that you lie. That's just how it is. You shouldn't have lied so many times. Shouldn't have manipulated people so many times. You should have just been an honest person. People would take you more seriously then. That's how it works. But in your narcissistic ass head, this doesn't go through. Like the thing that kind of gets cut, you know, a little bit. It seems this doesn't seem to go through to your head. So like, yeah, maybe it's like pointless of people trying to explain this to you like 5,000 times. Because I'm certainly not the first one who has said this.
about Mizkif, and because people like Emery and Emery has levied these claims against Mizkif, a lot of people are going to be waiting for evidence for claims against Emery rather than what they're going to be doing with Mizkif. And of course, people expect Mizkif to defend himself in the situation. If someone makes claims
of course, I mean, that's expected.
About it. But what I'm more confused about is him speaking on certain elements that are directly mentioned in the lawsuit.
Yeah, that's so fucking stupid. I don't understand why you would do that.
In the first place. Especially in a situation like this, where anything that Mizkif says or anything that Emery says publicly could drastically change a perspective within the case.
A girl can message her friends even if she's traveling with her boyfriend. Did you even watch the clip?
Yeah. She obviously had it for her friend that she literally lives with. like what are we talking about here? It's so obvious.
Like, did you even watch the clip? What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
That's just what bothers me. Is these fucking.
Yeah, the war doesn't revolve around you. You know that, right?
This is completely irrelevant. It's literally I'm innocent. I'm guilty with no proof.
Somebody in Mizkif's stream.
With no proof. With no proof. She has published a bit proof on quite a couple of the claims, but like there is definitely more proof that is gonna come out as well. I guarantee you that almost.
It's a possibility that Emery just changed her time to match up with Bonnie's.
That's definitely the case. That is definitely what happened. But he has to manipulate this to make him look like the victim. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, go fuck yourself.
Situation.
That's all I have to say.
Mizkif, or at least for the stuff that he hasn't admitted to, or there isn't evidence for at the very least, that we should just keep an open mind, even if Mizkif isn't exactly a trustworthy person.
He's not trustworthy for 1 cent, dude.
Clearly worse in a situation is always nuanced, and there is always more to the story than just someone being flat out bad.
That's true.
To say that the bias is so stupid and it's unfair. Mizkif then says that of course he is going to talk about things to do with Emery because he's been accused. Of course he is going to defend himself. Again, a lot of my critiques when it comes down to Mizkif actively talking about Emery is a lot of the stuff that he's talking about is directly tied to the lawsuit and stuff that he said he would be talking about because it is wrapped up in a lawsuit and he physically can't talk about it.
Yeah, and then he talks about it anyways. Wow, I'm so surprised. Narcissist.
Defending himself because I would much rather he defends himself because I get to make content out of it. That's
true.
To leave this Mizkif update. This is probably the most that he has spoken about Emery since his initial response to the accusations, and I find it interesting how he is pushing back against the people that are defending Emery and just brushing off.
Such as myself.
Again, I want to apologize.
Of course, I defend Amy here. She's definitely in the right here. I'm almost certain because, well, if history has told me something that these kind of people like him are with narcissism are not to be trusted. Like you cannot trust a person like this. It's like he's definitely making up shit. Like how he tried to manipulate this shit with the time. Like come on, like it's so easy to debunk. Like it's so fucking easy, man. Like, come on.
I just physically can't play these clips without my video getting blocked.
Yeah, because he did that on purpose, 100%.
I swear. But everybody watching, what's your thoughts on all of this? Please feel free to comment down below. Once done, you also subscribe and hit the notification bell to miss any.
Please do that to my channel as well. Thank you.
Updates. But me, your host Samuel, you've been watching Slop Meal, and I will catch you in the next YouTube video. Goodbye.
Yep. All right. That was pretty interesting. I mean, this piece of shit hopefully gets locked up eventually. He deserves nothing else. I think that's obviously pretty much it for this one. Hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I hope see you guys later. Thank you.